The question is that the motion be agreed to, and I call the honourable member for Hughes.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. I'm very pleased to rise to support this motion moved by the member for Mackellar, and I congratulate him on bringing this to the House. Because this motion acknowledges that on the 15th of October 2017, it marks the 200th anniversary of the deaths of Tadeusz Kosciuszko, who known to Australians, Deputy Speaker, by our famous Mount Kosciuszko. Ceausescu, Deputy Speaker, was born on the 4th of February 1746 and died in October 1817. He was a Polish-Lithuanian military engineer and a military leader who became a national hero of Poland, Lithuania, Belarus and the United States. In fact, I'll go further than that, Deputy Speaker. I would say that he's a hero to all people who love freedom, liberty and equality. He fought in the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth struggles against both Russia and Prussia, and also on the American side in the American Revolutionary War. As Supreme Commander of the Polish National Armed Forces, he also led the 1794 Ceausescu uprising. Deputy Speaker, born the son of a Polish-Lithuanian noble, he could have easily lived a simple life of pleasure, but he didn't. He gobbled up liberal ideas from a young age in his 20s. He travelled to France, where he was exposed to writers like Rousseau and Voltaire. He even became, in his trips to America, a close friend of Thomas Jefferson, who described him as a pure son of liberty. And in fact, Deputy Speaker, when Strzelecki, the famous Polish explorer, was exploring and discovered what was our highest mountain, Deputy Speaker, when considering that he should name it under Ceausescu or Kosciuszko, as we know it, Deputy Speaker, he said these words. He said, "Although I was in a foreign country, I was among free people, those who appreciate freedom, and I could not refrain from giving it the name of Mount Kosciuszko, or Mount Ceausescu. It is a great honour, Deputy Speaker, that we have our highest peak named after such a most famous and important person in history." Of course, Deputy Speaker, the Polish people have for centuries had to fight for freedom. No greater time in Polish history, Deputy Speaker, was perhaps during the Polish resistance in World War II. And there's been written of that resistance. Poland was one of the few occupied nations that produced no major traders nor collaborators. The Polish operatives secured valuable intelligence or destroyed Nazi infrastructure in daring missions. The pilots of the Polish government in exile matched and exceeded their Western comrades in the air. And they could only enter public discourse in the 1980s when the cracks started to appear in the communist control. It was Poland's great legacy, Deputy Speaker, to be sandwiched between, of course, the fascists to their west and the communists to their east, Deputy Speaker. And after having survived the tribulations and the resistance during World War I, they found themselves again, Deputy Speaker, oppressed under communist tyranny. And I'm sure, Deputy Speaker, when Lech Wałęsa and the rest of the Polish resistance finally led that nation to freedom, that they would have gone back to the spirit of Tadeusz Kosciuszko, who we'll call him here in this chamber, Deputy Speaker. They would have gone back to his great spirit of wanting freedom, liberty and equality for all Polish people. We congratulate the Polish nation on the great achievements that they have made since the fall of the Berlin Wall. We wish them all the best, Deputy Speaker, and we share in this celebration. We share in this celebration not only with all the people in Poland, but in all people of the world celebrating this great man's achievements.